What's up guys, welcome to Apex. Thanks for tuning in. Another exciting day for Samsung Galaxy fans out there, and that is because Samsung is releasing a brand new version of HomeUp application which brings in some additional new features. We have already installed the APK on this Galaxy S25 Ultra. This is the S24 Ultra running on the previous version of HomeUp application. Today I'm going to showcase all those brand new features and changes on the brand new HomeUp. It's going to be very exciting. Keep watching the video, and if you're interested in these beautiful looking Fruit Ninja wallpapers, we have just added it on Volvo's application recently. Go ahead and check it out. The link for the wallpaper application is in the description. And yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's reach at least 1,000 likes for this video. Your likes motivates me to keep coming up with some new videos, and it'll also help this video reach many more people. So do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's go ahead. Let's open Good Lock application on both these phones. Let me just show you the latest HomeUp version here. This is the HomeUp. Let me tap on the Go to Store option. And here you can see the latest version is 17.0.00.28, and it supports devices One UI 8 and above. So keep in mind, this new updated HomeUp will be available for the One UI 8 and above devices. It may not come to the previous One UI 7 or One UI 6.1. Be wary of that. Now in the changelog, there is some interesting features mentioned, but let's go ahead and open the application and let's compare it to the previous version. Let's see what has changed. Let me open HomeUp. Now on the home page, you have got all these options. The first interesting feature is on the gesture settings. Let me tap on gesture settings here. And here you can see we have got app opening animation tuning option, which I have already enabled. And we also have blur animation tuning option, which are new. Now let me tap on app animation here. You can see this is a brand new menu that we get where we can select simple tuning or advanced tuning. Now let me tap on simple tuning here. Here I have selected very slow. Let's see how it looks. Check this out. This is how slow the applications will open. Looks pretty cool, isn't it? But I'm sure you may not want the animation to be this slow. So what we'll do is let's change this to slow. Let's see how it looks. Looks fine. Let's change it to moderate. There we go. Then we have got fast. The last option that we have is very fast. This is pretty quick. Now let me show you the advanced tuning options. Let me tap on this. You can modify all the details of the animations here for the icons. Let me tap on detail, and here we go. We've got some advanced tuning options for the app opening animations. We've got window position, which can be changed here. As you can see, if I increase it, this is how it looks. And if I decrease it, this is how the icon app opening animation looks. Then we have got window alpha. You can see the duration. You can change the duration of the app window alpha animation. We have got interpolator option for this as well. We have got some more options here like progress bounds, start bound and end bound. I think this is actually deeper customization options which not many Samsung Galaxy phone users would prefer using. Even if you ask me, I would not prefer customizing these animation to this extent. I would rather prefer to go with the standard options like these here. And Samsung has given both the options. If you want these standard options, simple tuning options here, you can select that. And if you want advanced tuning options, just go to detailed settings. If you've got enough time in life, then you can go ahead and waste it doing all this on your phone. But yeah, if you're somebody who is very enthusiastic about this, then I would say you can go ahead and do this. We have got some overlapping or let's say repetitive features here. Now, for example, we have got under advanced tuning for the icons, we have got wallpaper tuning here. Whereas here under gesture settings, under the home gesture animation tuning itself, we have got those options under advanced detail tuning. Let me go here and yeah, here we go. We've got wallpaper tuning option here as well. This is under the icon customization. This is under the home gesture customization. So we have these options under both the sections. As you can see, we've got interpolator, we've got home screen options here. You can change the scale and vertical move and interpolator options. So I think this will get streamlined very soon, probably in the future updates. This is the new animation tuning option that we now have on the latest HomeUp. Whereas on the previous version, you can see we just had home gesture animation tuning and home gesture vibration tuning. We didn't have this option app open animation tuning and blur animation tuning. Now let me open blur animation tuning here. It says icon blur and wallpaper blur. Now what happens here is when you open an application, you can see the wallpaper will blur here. For this, I need to set it to maybe slow. Let me just do that first. Let's go to app open animation. Let me tap on very slow. Now very slow is selected. Now let me show you this. When I open the application, the wallpaper will get blurred around it. You see this? The wallpaper is blurred around the application when it opens up. Now if I disable this, let me go ahead and disable this. Wallpaper blur. Now you see the wallpaper is clearly visible over here. Let me enable this again. Now it is blurred out. So this is something which we now have on the HomeUp. We can now change the blur of the wallpaper when we open the application. And we also have icon blur here. It looks like it is not really functioning well right now. But yeah, once we get the stable version of this application, I will show you guys, I will demonstrate this icon blur as well. Now we can also change the blur level here. As you can see, we've got thin, regular and thick option. Now that is blur animation tuning now we have on HomeUp. Now apart from these two new options, we don't have any changes under gesture settings. Now let's move on to home screen settings here. Now here they have added another cool feature. Let me show you that. We've got something called use settings dialog on home screen, which was not available on the previous version. Now what happens here is, let me first show you, let's go to the home screen. I'll press and hold on the home screen here. Now here we have got 4 options: wallpaper and style, themes, widgets and settings. Now what I'll do is, I will enable settings dialog on home screen. Now we will be able to directly access the HomeUp module right from here. As you can see, we have got wallpaper and style, themes, widget settings, and HomeUp. When I tap on HomeUp, we get this pop-up where we can enable loop pages, finder access, hide page indicator. We've got hot seat here where we have got options like show favorites, move apps buttons, favorite max count. We can change the favorite max count right here. And we also have app icon customization options. App icon settings, we can enable or disable show item label on home screen, show item label on app screen, and icon size we can change. Right here, we have got the slider. So we get home, hot seat, and app icon options when you press and hold on the home screen and tap on HomeUp. Now, if you're someone who need quick access to these settings, if you're someone who keep customizing your home launcher more often, then I think this is going to be a very cool option which you can enable. That is something new here. And then we have got another new option here called hide page indicator. It says show page indicator only while the page is scrolling. Again, this is not functioning well on this APK. So let me wait for the stable version and show you guys how this works. Now the next important change here is under edge panel option. Let's tap on this and let me enable it over here. Now you can see instantly, you can notice the change or the additional feature here. We've got show more items option. It says apps panel settings and here show more items. And under apps panel settings, we have got you can run more favorite items at once without scrolling, which was there in the previous version. We have got scroll recent apps area, which was also there in the previous version. And then we have got an additional option here, open apps in screen using the selected view type. We can select full screen view, split screen view, or pop-up screen view. By default, it is selected full screen view. Now, whenever I open the edge panel and open an application, it will open up in full screen view. Now let me select split screen view. Now, any application that I open on the edge panel will open up in split screen view. Let me show you this. Let's open calculator again. As you can see, it is opening up in split screen view. Let me open clock. It is in split screen view. I really wish when we open the second application, it would open up on this screen here on the other side of the split screen, but that is not happening. When I open another application, it opens up in the same area, in the same window. So that is what is happening here. Now let me tap on pop-up screen view. Now what happens is whenever I open an application, it will open up in the pop-up view. As you can see, the clock is in pop-up view. I can open multiple applications here in pop-up view, calculator, clock, maybe phone. Now you can see I've got all these, applications. You can also see this animation. It is quite smooth on One UI 8 when I move these windows here, which looks fantastic. So that is something new here. Now we've got some changes on the do-it-yourself home screen as well. Now I have already enabled the do-it-yourself home screen here. Let me go to the HomeUp application and show you guys. We've got home screen option here and we have got the do-it-yourself home screen, which is enabled here. And now Let me press and hold on the home page here to customize this. Now you can see the icon also has changed a bit here. Let me tap on this and tap on the older version here. Now you can see instantly you will notice a brand new icon sitting right here, which is not available on the previous version. Now this is a floating toolbar that we have. Now let me tap on this. Let me first select some applications here. As you can see, we will be able to move these applications using these arrows here. We can move it precisely wherever we want. If you press and hold on it, it will move fast. And if you want to move it slowly, you can just tap on this multiple times. It will slowly move and you will be precisely able to move these icons or items on the home screen wherever you want. And when you tap on this icon again, you can see we get more options here. Copy option, group option, and delete option. These tools are available right here, which is pretty handy. Now let me show you grouping of these icons. When I select this option, you can see this is grouped together. Now I'll be able to move this group by using these arrows. Now these are some additional tools we have received with this new update. Now last but not the least, another exciting new feature. Let me show you that. Let's go to the do-it-yourself home screen, and just for comparison, let's also do this on this phone. Now let me add a sticker over here. Now, for example, I'll add this sticker. Here also I will add this sticker. Now you can see we have got some additional tools or options here. We have got something similar to this here as well, but we have got some additional options which are not really useful. But the one that is really useful is this icon here. Let me tap on this and let me tap on this on the older version. Now this is what we had. We could only change the color before and we could change the transparency of the sticker. But now you can see we have got an option, launch application. And we also have an attractive option to give it some animation. Let me show you that. But before that, let's tap on launch application. Now here we can select a specific application to launch when you tap on that particular sticker. Now this is pretty cool. Just in case if you want to camouflage any of the icons, you can do that. Let's say for example, I got Amazon here. Just for example, let me tap on done. Now what happens here is when I tap on the sticker, Amazon application will open up. Let me tap on this. You can see Amazon app has just opened up. Like this, we can set different stickers and select the application shortcut for those stickers, which is fantastic. Let me do this again. Let's go to do-it-yourself home screen, tap on stickers, add another new sticker here, maybe this one. And for this, I will assign a specific application. I have to go back to the editing option. Now let me tap on this. We've got launch app, tap on this and select any app that you want. We can search the application, let's say gallery. I will select gallery application and tap on done. I'll also select this attractive option here. Now here we've got different animation options. We can select shake. This is how it shakes. When you select shake, we have got wave. This is how it waves. We have got bounce and we have wake up and we also have click. Now this is what happens when you tap on that icon. We have selected launch app gallery and we have selected click option. We also have this. Let's check what we have here. I think this is not getting activated. Now let's go back. Let's see what happens here. Now when I tap on the icon, now the application is not opening up, but we get that click animation here for this. For some reason, both are not working. So we will have to go back here and here we will have to, now when you select this option, this app shortcut will not work. So let's not select this option. Let's remove this. Let's only set the app launch here, gallery, done. Now this option is gone. We can't select this option. We can either select the application shortcut or we can select an animation for the sticker. Now we have set a launch app. Now let's go back. When I tap on this icon, gallery will open up here. This is fantastic. We can camouflage any of the icons on the home screen just by setting the icons. Just remember which sticker is for which app icon. You are good to go. So that's another pretty cool feature now Samsung has, or let's say Goodlock team has added on the HomeUp module. I will leave a link for the APK. Thanks to those guys who have shared these APKs on X. The official update may arrive very soon, and this will work only on One UI 8. So stay tuned for One UI 8. There are tons of more contents coming up on One UI 8 in the coming days as soon as we get the stable version of One UI 8. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to download the wallpaper application Wallverse, and do not forget to hit that like button. You guys take care and stay safe. Cheers. Bye-bye.